Welcome, folks, one and all, to Let's Play a game released in 1997 for the Game Boy, published by THQ and developed by Taurus. It's a platform game with a difference that has stuck in my memory for all of these years. Let's play The Lost World Jurassic Park, a sinister ordeal where we go up against an island full of dinosaurs. Something has survived on Isla Sorna, despite InGen's best efforts to eliminate all evidence of their genetic manipulation. Dinosaurs are thriving on the island. A group of researchers was sent to investigate and see how the dinosaurs are doing, but they have disappeared. It turns out that a company called Biosyn have sent a group of smugglers to exploit the resources of the island, namely the dinosaurs. After all, they are the unique thing there. Biosyn hope that the smugglers can get some of the dinosaurs off the island so that they can use the dinosaurs for military research and in hunting parks. We can't have that, so we, somebody that's been employed by the group that sent the researchers in the first place, are going to go to Isla Sorna alone. It's us against Biosyn and the dinosaurs. We, along with Biosyn, are the invading force on an island where dinosaurs rule supreme. And my, are we woefully ill-prepared for what we need to do. Not only do we need to stop Biosyn from releasing the dinosaurs on an unsuspecting world, and to do that we have to stop the smugglers, we're also trying to save some of the dinosaurs ourselves for our employer. Because after all, these dinosaurs are contained on a single island. All it takes is for one disaster, like a volcanic eruption, for dinosaurs to be rendered extinct once more. We have been tasked with rescuing some of the eggs, so that we can preserve dinosaurs as a general species. There are 3 options here. We can start, which puts us on level 1. There are 8 levels in all, and admittedly I played this game a long time ago, but back then I couldn't get past level 5. Let's hope I'm a little better at the game now. There is the password screen, but we don't have any passwords that we can enter. The passwords are the same no matter how well you do in each level. Nothing is carried over from level to level. And then there is the options. All we can do is turn the music and sound on or off, and we're not going to do either because the music is brilliant at conveying this sinister atmosphere, this you being alone and isolated and surrounded by terrifying creatures that want to kill you. It's really, really good. The music is really stuck in my head. And then there is the ability to turn off the sound, but we kind of want the sound so that we know what's coming up. With all of that explained, it's time to go into the game itself and get to the island. After all, we're not there yet. We have to make the journey. We arrive by boat. Unfortunately, the smugglers don't notice. Or maybe they do. We park the boat by this beach and begin our exploration, and see very quickly what the smugglers are up to. What we have to stop. Receiving transmission from employer. Good to see that you reached the island safely. Your first task is to collect 10 compy eggs and ready them for shipment back to base. Be warned. Satellite photographs have revealed a high level of Stegosaurus activity. Tread carefully in order to avoid a stampede. You will be contacted again when the task is complete. Good luck. End of message. Arriving on the island. The animation for our employer was really good there. The lips only moved when he was talking, a detail that other games don't tend to focus on. we're absolutely safe here, so I can talk about the controls, and if I were to make a comparison as to how the person we're controlling, this nameless person, actually moves, I would say that he moves quite a lot like the hero in The Prince of Persia. He has weight to his movements. Unlike the hero from Prince of Persia, he has a little bit of time where he needs to slow down. If we only move a little bit, it's barely any distance. If we're moving quite fast, it is a lot more. And if we're running by either double tapping in a direction or holding down the attack button and pressing a direction, we need a fair bit more, but not too much more, as we do skid to a halt. We can move left or right, we can crouch, and we can jump, and we can jump quite high. And we can attack. Currently, we are armed with our fists. We always have them. We can duke it out by punching and uppercutting occasionally. We can also attack from the ground, where we only do a small uppercut, and if we decide to jump, we can do a kick. The kick is pretty good for mitigating fall damage. There is fall damage, but I'm not very good at doing so. We didn't come unarmed, though. Fortunately, we were smart enough to bring some weapons, although we only brought a pistol and some grenades. The grenades are something that you throw, despite that looking like it's a grenade launcher, and if I bring out the pistol, you don't fire by just pressing the attack button once. You actually draw your weapon by doing that, and then you press to fire. One thing that is a curious point is that if you're crouched and you draw the pistol, you actually get animation for your character drawing the pistol. But if you are standing, no animation. Instant drawing of the weapon. We have 20 bullets and we have 10 grenades, but right now we don't need any of them. The bottom left of the HUD shows what weapon you're equipped with. The middle of the HUD has your health. Once that drains down, that's it. You lose. You have one life, one chance. That's why the passwords you get are very important. And to the right of that is the most important thing, barring our health, the indicator for where the next thing we need to get is. It always points to the closest one and gives you a rough direction. In this case, down. We're going to ignore that right now because we can't go straight down to the ground and face our first enemy, this tiny dinosaur that we are literally going to punch to death. That's right, folks. We are so hardcore that we punch dinosaurs. Admittedly, these are very small dinosaurs. We are not going to be punching bigger dinosaurs. Oh no. Now, if we jump here, nothing happens, but if we jump and hold, say, up, we will grab the ledge. And here is a box. I don't know if this was left for us by our employer or if this is a biosyn crate that we are stealing from. But this giant thing that is over half the height of us is a clip of bullets. And there are 10 in there. They're really big bullets for a really powerful gun. The gun is actually not that powerful, but we will be using it. But not a lot here. Now there is a jump here. And I didn't actually get hurt there, but we attracted the attention of one of these enemies. Fortunately, we were able to defeat the enemy, and we got some grenades. And there is our first pickup, this egg. As we all know, dinosaur eggs will flash. That's what they do. That's what they've always done. They flash brightly to show where they are so that enemies can find them. Wait, that's not a good way to hide eggs? Oh well, no wonder they went extinct. We're going to jump over here, and be careful because there are more of the dinosaurs. There are dinosaurs everywhere, and there's also another egg here. Oh, and there is a thing that will spit at us, but it's this that I'm worried about. The Stegosaurus. We are going to jump over the Stegosaurus. We could attack the Stegosaurus, but I much prefer to avoid a confrontation. Also, this flower here, we are just going to punch that into oblivion because that spitting can get annoying. You flinch every time you get hit, and that can get you into trouble, as it can then chain you getting hit again. We'll grab this thing full of health, and keep going over here. It's best on the first level to only fight the small dinosaurs one at a time. Had I ever ran there, I would have got into a fight with 2 of them. And fighting 2 of them is really tricky unless you use the grenades, and I don't want to do that. I want to save all my grenades if I can. And meanwhile, we're just punching everything into oblivion. And here is an egg. We want to, one thing to note is that it's a bit difficult to punch when you are facing the wall. But we survived. Egg gained. This egg is quite out of the way. And there should be, yep, there is a flower, but one more crate. I think this contains bullets? No, it contains health. We don't need health, but hey, I'll take it. I was trying to run there and completely failed. Let's go! We need a name for this person. I'm going to call him... I don't know. I'm going to call him James. Why not? You're called James. And we're about to get crushed by a Stegosaurus. Let's not get crushed by a Stegosaurus. Let us instead jump over the Stegosaurus. Jumping away! You don't need to do a running... and we may have attracted the attention of a Stegosaurus who is now chasing us. That's fine. We walk faster than the Stegosaurus runs, which is quite inaccurate, but I'll take it. I'm going to go down. You can't actually go down carefully by lowering yourself. And thud. We just took fall damage. We should probably be dead, but we're not, and I'm not going to complain about that. More bullets. There should be a, not here. There, I think. Up here, there should be, yep, a dinosaur that we are going to try our best to take out now. If our attacks actually... Nope, our attacks are not syncing up at all, so we're going to try again here. Much better. Sometimes you can get out of sync with the enemies, and that never ends well for you. It was guarding an egg, though, and that's always good. Let's keep going this way. See what we can find. Probably peril. Probably one of these flowers that is trying to attack us. Maybe Biosyn want to get a hold of them as well. Ooh, gotta be careful here because there are two of the dinosaurs here. And facing two of them is a disaster. There is the second one. If I'd have moved too far forward, that would have probably been the end for James here. But fortunately, didn't happen. We're gonna jump up and up again. And travel this way first, because I feel like there should be a, well, there's a dinosaur here, which is usually a good sign that there will be an egg nearby. There we go, health. The drips do not hurt us. In this level, at least. They may do in others. More bullets. More dinosaurs that we are going to punch. We are really hardcore, because we're punching dinosaurs. Who else punches dinosaurs? I can't think of anyone. We move very slowly through the water, and we cannot crouch, which is good. And the dinosaurs just drown instantly when they get into water. Good for us. We have half of the eggs we need. We need 5 more, though. This level really does a good job of easing you into how things go. The second level very quickly takes off the kid gloves, however, and presents some really dangerous obstacles for you to overcome. Including Biosyn. There are no Biosyn people in this level. Well, the Biosyn smugglers, rather. I suppose you could say they're Biosyn people. Also, ow! Didn't mean to do that, but there we go. There's an egg here, though. So falling was actually okay. I would have rather not fallen, but I'll take what I can get. Mainly, an egg. Well, it's a big egg. I wonder how we're transporting it. Maybe we have a special container in our pocket or something. The game's not going... Ooh, ow. The game's not going to explain it, but doesn't really matter. Also, that one had nothing in it. This one has, if we can aim this way, grenades. Should probably use some of them at some point. I believe there is a Stegosaurus somewhere down here. Haven't found it yet. Oh, there's a you, though. And, did I, stomp on you, or did you get killed by something else? Either way, I'm not gonna say no to you being out of the picture. I want you to be out of the picture, too. Aha! Do they carry, tiny, first aid kits, or is the health pickup just a gameplay mechanic? I don't know. And it doesn't really matter, does it? Not when we're punching dinosaurs. Oh, another egg is here. Ah, we're in some bother, though, because of the small amount of space that the dinosaur is in. They can constantly attack us, and that's bad news. But we only have 3 more of the eggs to get. We're making good headway here. I like to think this is in real time, and it literally just takes James here about 10 minutes to complete this mission. I mean, I wouldn't want to be on an island full of dinosaurs for any longer than I'd have to be. Oh, you're back. Well, that's a good source of health that I'm not going to say no to. Nothing down here but a crate. You can also crawl. Crawling is actually quite important in some of the levels, and this is a invincibility shield. It really doesn't last a very long time, and its placement is terrible because you actually have to get out of the area that it's in, and it's quite difficult to jump out of there. The next egg is down? Well, let's go down. No, it's not actually down, is it? It's more to the left, because we've been down here before. Alright, James. Over here we go. Ignore that splooshing water and make your way back up. Or fail to get back up. That too. Oh, James. We're going to have to rely on this jumping to get us everywhere. And it's a little bit finicky. Maybe if we jump from here and do a run, that might do the trick. Give it a go. Run! Nope, that did not work. A run from here might do the trick, though. Yes, that did do the trick. And if we run from here, that did the trick too. Okay. Now let's go to the left here and see what we can find. By going down. I believe down is here. Yep, there's a down here. Ooh, there's also you. I want to throw a grenade at you. Like that. A few of these should do a trick. There we go. 3 grenades will take out a stegosaurus. Also, these small dinosaurs really don't chase you that far if you move away quickly. And that's good. There's an egg here. There's an egg to the left that we can go and get. Probably guarded by another one of the small dinosaurs. I imagine these are the compy that are trying to guard their eggs. To be fair, that makes sense. We are basically stealing them. But we're ultimately trying to protect these dinosaurs from biosyn and from all of the aggressive plant life that is intent on just firing stuff at us. You know, it's very rude. And that's what you get for being rude. Let's go up. The game is telling us there's something up here. And that something is a compy. And an egg. Now the final egg is over here. So let's fail to jump and then splat on the ground. Or maybe it's here. Well, there's another one of these flowers. Fortunately, we can kick the flower. That's how hardcore we are. Not only do we punch dinosaurs, we kick dangerous flowers to death. Oh, and there is the final egg. We'll smash this open. We really don't need this pile of grenades, but we'll take them anyway. And once you get the final one, level is over instantly. Receiving transmission from employer. Well done. It looks like we got the right person for this job. But there is much to do before you return home. We will give you more information as you need it. For now, the task is to collect 10 pterodactyl eggs from high in the treetops. You will be close to the enemy camp, so be careful. See you on the other side. End of message. Searching the forest. Password KQTV. We've got to be careful here because the pterodactyls, if we jump into them, will move us about and generally lift us high up. Sometimes we actually want to be high up in the air, other times we really don't. Again, we are quite safe here at the moment. Later levels will not give us this breathing room, and we will have to react extremely quickly. Also believes they don't hurt us. And as we were told by our employer, we do have to go up into the treetops to go and find the eggs that the pterodactyls are guarding. 10 of them should be sufficient apparently. We will collect a lot of things in groups of 10. Mostly eggs, but sometimes it won't be eggs, as you'll see later on. And so, when we come back, folks, we will search the forest and encounter our first smugglers. They're armed, they're dangerous, and fortunately we have the tools to deal with them, but we didn't keep any of our grenades and bullets that we got in the first level. I like to think that we used all of them to get to here. After all, this is Isla Sorna, and it's full of dinosaurs. We can't take any chances. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.